Hello everybody, it's Terry, and this is an edition of An Orchid a Day, sort of. I just had an epiphany and kind of a realization, and also, I suppose I will say that I have opened up my mind to what the majority of you all have preached and have demonstrated with your orchids. And that would first of all be the fact that when you mount or remount or pot up an orchid, many of you preach and practice the removal of the dead roots. And I have resisted against that just because it's one step or two more, that if I don't have to do it, I won't. But oftentimes when you do that, you often discover new roots emerging from what you were assuming were dead roots. And that root that you see, those white pieces that are roots emerging, is what I am referring to, and that one is a root. I would have assumed that was dead. The reason that it is green, folks, is because it has been raining. So prior to the rain, these roots all looked and appeared the same, dull color. But if you look closely, the roots really bypass that old the old dead stuff, and make their way to the mount or beyond whatever they sink into. So really, what can be done, and what I am admitting and opening my mind, is you can cut these old roots off. And I have already sterilized them with alcohol. And really, you don't have to be gentle, because the new roots have done it for you by staying clear of the dead roots. Look at that. So you can just go in there with your scissors and, well, and clip to your liking. And I can go even further down, and it also will help you to see more clearly and distinctly the roots as they, when and where they are going into the media or into the air, whichever way. Some people train their roots. I think they will go where they want, for the most part. Okay, that, by the way, is a Brassavola augustata, which I'm thinking is that another version of cucullata, or is that another Brassavola species? But this one up here is the same situation. You see those new roots emerging and basically steering clear of the old roots, because technically they could wrap themselves around, because they only The only purpose really is to have something to grab a hold to. They don't get nutrients from anything that they are attached to in nature. The poo, whatever the micronutrients that come out of the sky and mix in the atmosphere. But this is a little bird. No, sorry, it's a little stars that I got after the spring shows, at the spring shows from Windy Hill. No, I'm sorry, this is it? No, this is David Clark. Or David Sander. This is David Sander. And look, see, because we've gotten rain, I think that maybe that's not a snail. But mind your poo, folks. And there's a sheath. Let's see what this... Oh, appendicular, whatever. Okay. So, I hope some people say, at least acknowledge, that I have relinquished in my stubborn philosophies. I am not yet convinced RO is necessary, but, at least I get to practice my fantasy or delusion, if you want to call it that, of being a barber or stylist, whatever you want to call it, these days. Okay, so there is the trim, and I love that. Love, love, love. My Brassavola nodosa, adorable. Bill Toms. But today I am amazingly flabbergasted because minding my poo, this is my forbesii, whatever. And this bloomed beautifully. This is a specimen plant that I got from everyone's eBay seller that we all love to hate. And this is a splurge on a bucket list plant. Look how it's spelled. Fob retardo. Sorry. Anyway, it should be forbesii or forbesii. And unbeknownst to me, I was looking at my plants, as I said, because we had rain and storms. I've had some problems with vandalism that I think, but can't prove it. But this has bloomed beautifully, and in my checking this plant, which I am doing my very level best in effort to keep this healthy. And this is healthy. Watered every day. It is dappled good sun. Anyhow, I've found this sheath that I don't even have to touch it. You can already see that it is bulging. So I screamed. And you know what? I really screamed when I saw that. So, as Bill Toms always says, saying on that, minding the poo, and it is always a good day to grow orchids. Thanks for watching.